The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, my beautiful people, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? Hopefully you're doing fine and you're ready to tackle the day or seize the day or carpe diem in this place. But here's the deal, man. We are moving into our Thursday, 2/16/2017, and we're back with our new Black Wall Street Money Talks. That's right, Money Talks. We're going to be looking at what's going on with money today and things we need to be looking out for as far as the market is concerned. And I believe that we got to start talking about a couple of things that we don't talk about in our community. Number one, economics. Number two, politics. In other words, money and power. That's what we got to talk about. Money and power, economics and politics. I'm ERGJ, your host of ERGJ from ERGJ Enterprises, your certified financial educator. And today's episode is brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent, Black owned and manufactured right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free delivery to your doorstep in Atlanta. Give us a call at 678-851-2400, 678-851-2400, 101-ounce bottle, $15. That's 15 cents per wash. And here's the deal. You got to wash your clothes anyway. So why not go ahead and give your brothers and sisters a try and practice what you preach, which is group economics or circulating your dollar in the community. Go ahead and try True, make the switch. Now, True is actually in an expansion drive as well. They're looking to add new products to their line of new products to what they bring to the market. They're looking to add a fabric softener and also fragrance-free detergent. So you actually can be a part of helping them to grow by actually making a donation to their Kickstarter program. It's called the True Expansion Drive. And just by you giving $25, you're helping them move forward with growth. Everybody put in the comments growth. You're helping them to grow. You're helping to make history where we're going to make a Black-owned and manufactured company the biggest household product supply store in the world. That's what we can do as a people. We can make them great. And if you help us help them, then they'll help us. They are all about giving back to the community. They're not extracting from our community. They're going to be bringing jobs to our community. They're going to be hiring our young brothers and sisters. We're going to get them off of the corner and out of the strip clubs and put them to work and give them a skill and let them grow with the company as well. Go ahead and make a donation, True Expansion Drive, so we can bring this fabric softener and we can bring this fragrance-free detergent to your household. For us, by us, grown by us. That's right. Now, say you're a person that's saying, hey, I see that True thing you're doing there, ERGJ, I want to learn how I can actually make some money as well. Well, here's the deal. We got a True investment session where I'm going to teach you how you actually become a distributor. So True is the manufacturer. What True is looking for is wholesale distributors. In other words, to actually push their product out to the whole nation and ultimately to the world. Well, you may not be in Atlanta, so you don't want to compete with me, but you may be in another area. You're like, hey, how can I become the distributor and be the go-to person in my city or my state? Well, you want to sign up for that True investment session. I can show you how you too can become a distributor and you can become the Walmart. You can become the Amazon of your neighborhood, of your city as it relates to the True product brand. But also, we got a couple other things coming up that you want to be aware of. We got the stock market class for kids. That's going to be on this Saturday. You want to get your kids signed up for that. If they're in grades 4 through 9, go ahead and sign your kid up so they can learn about this thing called money. We want to teach your children early what we learn late. Let me repeat that again. We want to teach your children early what we learn late. What I found out is I was doing my research to find out why didn't I know about the stock market at an early age when people like Warren Buffett, the third richest man in the world, started investing when he was 11 years old. I didn't get started until I was 25. Why is that? Because no one taught me early what they learned late. And we want to change that narrative around and give our kids the same opportunity that the other children have to learn how to make your money work harder for you than you work hard for the money. And also, we got coming up next Tuesday, the Snapchat IPO investment session. If you want to get on in that conversation, talk about Snapchat coming out soon in March. They're going to be going public. Find out whether you want to have the conversation about money, whether you want to invest or you want to wait, or find out everything you need to know about Snapchat, but not only just Snapchat, but also the IPO process as well. So this is kind of like an investment session and a class all in one. We're making it a combo for you. You go ahead and sign up for that in the comments above as well, that link. And if you're following me on YouTube, you just go to www.ergj.net. All these opportunities you will see on that front page. Anyway, I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. It's Money Talks February 16, 2017. Let's find out what's going on in the news. What's going on with money today? So first, I want to start by doing a recap on what we found out yesterday. What happened in the market yesterday? Yesterday, the Dow The Nasdaq and S&P were they were another good day, another day of hitting all-time highs. Everybody put in the comments all-time highs. And here's what this means, is that everyone else is making money. But you got to ask yourself, are you? See, all-time high means people are getting rich. People are getting paid. People are building wealth. The question is, are you? While you're going to work, people are making their money work for them. The question is, are you? Dow Jones, Nasdaq, SP 500, all at all-time highs. Once again yesterday, still moving right on along. We have some popular stocks like Procter & Gamble's up 3%, Southwest Airlines up 4%, Gilead Sciences up 3%, GoPro is up 3%, Under Armour's trying to make its return. It was up 2% as well. Let's take a look at what else is going on. Oil was up 0.51%, so it's now sitting at about $53 per barrel. Gold was up 0.44%, so gold is now trading at $1,238 per ounce. What else is going on yesterday? We had a couple of the big loser yesterday was American International Group. They were down 9%. The big winner yesterday was Flourish Systems. I don't know what they do. They was up 8%. And here's what we want to look at as well. We want to look at what's going on in the performance sector. So over the past 3 months, here are the sectors that have been performing well. Electronic technology up 13% over the past 3 months. Consumer durables up 12% over the past 3 months. Finance up 11% over the last 3 months. Transportation up 10% or 11% over the past 3 months. I got to ask you, has your money grown 10, 11, 12, 13% over the past 3 months? Now, here are the areas that's been lagging. It's been counted down, but they're still up. Energy minerals is in last place at 3% up over the past 3 months. Retail, 6% over the past 3 months, and utility 6% over the past 3 months. So really, literally, if you just have put your money into the market somewhere, put it into some ETF over the past 3 months, you would be winning. And the question is, have you got into the game? The game where money makes money for itself. What we got going on? Oh, I got to see left. Well, I'm sorry. Good morning, guys. I'm sorry. Let me go say, man, I didn't realize y'all were typing. What's going on, Miss Cheryl Lynn? What's going on? Miss Pat Moore is in the building. Justin's in the building. Nicole Hopkins is in the building. Miss Price Cookie. Vanita Sanders, what's going on? What's going on? Breeze, how are you? Question is, are you putting your money in a place where your money is going to make money for you? 13% over the past 3 months. Just imagine that. Most of us trying to get 2% over the whole year. 13% over the past 3 months. And here's what I'm saying. Where else do you see these type of returns? Where else do you see this kind of money being made? Where else do you see so many millionaires being made just out of the stock market itself? This is something we have to learn. This is something that we must teach our children. That's why we have stock market class for kids. You want to make sure that your kids get signed up. Now, here's the interesting thing. The vitality index or basically the emotion of the market. What emotion is driving the market right now? Where we are in extreme greed. Now, here's where you got to be careful. We are up to a level 80 as far as our volatility is concerned. That means that people are greedy. That means that people are buying left and right, just going crazy, going gaga, goo for gagas. But that's very risky, right? It's very risky because Warren Buffett says this: you want to be fearful when everybody else is greedy. And right now, everybody else is greedy, and so I'm just laying back, just watching. Everybody. What that means, guys, is that you're buying on a premium. You're buying on a premium. If you're buying right now, you're buying on a premium. More often than not, you're buying at a high cost. You're buying at a high price. How many of you guys want to go to the store today? You see your favorite purse, whatever your favorite purse is, and you see your favorite price at your favorite purse. For guys, okay, we're gonna switch this up. For guys, you're going to the automotive store, okay? You're going to the car lot. Women, you're going to Chanel, okay? Women, you're going to the store, you're going to Chanel. Men, you're going to the car lot. And how would it feel when you go to the car lot? This is your market. All right, I'm trying to teach you guys, and this is your market. You go to the women, you're going to Chanel. Men, you're going to the car lot. All right, you go to the car lot, you go to Chanel, and you go find your favorite purse or your favorite car. And you're like, man, I really want to get that car. But you see that there is high demand for your car. There's high demand for your purse. So therefore, you're paying sticker price or full price for the car, and you're paying full price for the purse. Matter of fact, it's in such demand that they've added some extras. Everybody put in the comments below extras. They've added some extras to your car. In other words, it came with just this regular stock package, but then they added a sunroof or something, or they added some tint on the windows, or they added some nice little rims or something like that that cost them $300 to put on, but they're gonna charge you $2,000. So they added some extras. And then with your purse, they added some extras. They added a little bag where you get some cosmetics or something. They added I don't know, a little watch or something. I don't know. They added some extras. So now the purse that you wanted, it's not only going for sticker price, they added some extras. So now you got to pay extra to get your car. You got to pay extra to get this purse. This is where the market is right now. When we say we are in extreme greed, it's expensive to buy right now. It's expensive to buy. Now, if you're like me, you're saying, that's okay. Y'all can go buy all that I want, make it expensive. I'm going to be waiting until I can find a sale. That's right. I'm waiting until something goes on sale. Now, there are some things that are on sale in the market, but you got to be diligent in your research. You got to be looking, you just happen to go to the thrift store and see the same Chanel bag. Like, how did I get here? Let me go and snatch that up. Oh, you go to a car lot and you see that they just happen to misprice this car, and you like, well, wait a second. This looks like this big $20,000 off. You guys don't know what you're selling. You go grab that. So there are opportunities in the market, but you got to be very careful because a lot of the things in the market, a lot of the things that are at the Chanel store, a lot of the things that are at your car lot, they are trading at a high premium when you start seeing that we're in extreme greed. Again, Warren Buffett says this. The greatest investor of our time says this. Be fearful when others are greedy. Right now, everyone is greedy, so I'm fearful. And he says, be greedy when others are fearful. Right now, we're in extreme greed. So I don't need to be greedy right now. I need to be careful, right? But then when it turns, at some point in time, it's going to turn. I need to be careful so I can find some good deals. I got to do some deep sea diving in order to find me some good deals. They're out there, but you got to be extremely careful, okay? Just a little side note for you. So anyway, I'm going all off. So anyway, let me go into what's going on today because I know you guys are like, man, okay, let's get to some stuff for today. All right, so here we've got to take a breather. Dow Jones, again, industrial average, NASDAQ have all closed at record highs for 5 consecutive days, something investors haven't seen since 1992. Stock futures look a bit soft this morning, though, and the streak may have run its course. They're basically, some people probably going to be taking some profit today. Might see that volatility index shift down a little bit. European markets are mostly negative in early trading. Asian markets are closing today with mixed results. We got a couple mergers that are taking place. You got shares in Anthem are set to drop at the open because of the turmoil over its planned merger with Cigna. The companies have been pursuing a $54 billion merger, but Cigna tried to terminate the deal earlier this week after it was opposed by the Justice Department and blocked by a federal judge. Anthem doesn't want to accept the breakup. Oh, man, they don't want to get divorced. And has sued to stop Cigna from pulling out. Isn't this something? My goodness, this is what we call business divorce court. Anyway, Delaware court has issued a temporary restraining order. Look at this, a restraining order that prevents Cigna from withdrawing for now. Man, you guys think that you think that you have some domestic disputes. These are business disputes. We got breakups, we got divorce going on, we got restraining orders happening. Oh my goodness. Woo, this is some drama. You guys like TV, I like looking at money. Hey, well, meanwhile, Time Warner shareholders are still feeling the love after voting Wednesday in support of a proposed $85 billion acquisition by AT&T. The Time Warner is the parent company of CNN. So they still are hoping that this thing goes through. So a day without immigrants, restaurants and other businesses across the United States will be closing their doors Thursday morning in support of a day without immigrants. So this is a national grassroots protest movement, and restaurants are closing their doors. Hey, if you're a restaurant and you can say we're not doing business today, hey, I don't know about that one. But anyway, national grassroots movement seeking to protest President Trump's immigration reforms. The protest could hit the restaurant industry especially hard. Foreign-born workers provide the vast majority of the labor in this sector. So earnings this morning, you got shares in Air France. KLM are surging 8% in Europe as investors cheer the company's annual 2016 results. Charter Communications, Build-A-Bear Workshop, Hyatt Hotels, Cabela's, and Wendy's are some of the top firms reporting earnings before the bell. Again, Charter, Build-A-Bear Workshop, Hyatt, Cabela's, Wendy's, and I'm not really interested in any of those, but they'll be reporting. I'll report that stuff as well. You can go to you go to my Facebook page, become a fan, and you'll start to see a whole bunch of stock stuff, but ERGJ Enterprises. And then after the bell, when the bell closed at 4 o'clock, we got shares in TripAdvisor are expected to sing with trading again. So the firm reported quarter results on Wednesday that came in well below analyst expectations. So TripAdvisor is expected to sink, And that could be a great opportunity for you if you are a short-term investor and play that on the down. Wednesday's earnings are going to be Wendy's is the big one. That's not even that big. I mean, who cares about Wendy's? But at any rate, you might care about Wendy's, so I'm going to go ahead and report it to you and let you know. Here's some other things going on in the news that you need to know about. Let me make sure I check this chat because you guys could be talking. All right, I'm going to let you know what else is going on. All right, here's some good stuff, some good juicy stuff. The United States, the big United States banks are pushing for easing of money laundering rules. Now, why in the world would a bank be trying to get us to deregulate money laundering rules? This is the kind of deception, this is the kind of nonsense that happens in corporate America. And I continue to tell you guys that corporations and banks run this country, and they are listen to this, they are pushing to deregulate money laundering rules. In other words, they want to be able to start money laundering. They want to be able to get away with it like they did in the past. So anyway, America's largest banks are to propose a complete overhaul of how financial institutions investigate and report potential criminal activity, arguing that rules imposed in the years after the 9/11 attacks and strengthening under the Obama administration are onerous and ineffective. The Clearinghouse, a trade association representing the largest United States banks, including Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Bank of America, have long raised concerns about the effectiveness of the current rules. But this will be the first time the group has publicly called for them to be revamped. Now, here's what I want to say about this. Black people, my people, if you ever want to have an effective movement, if you ever want to really make some change and you want to protest, the number one place you should think about protesting is banks. You need to say, hey, the heck with Citibank, the heck with Bank of America, the heck with JP Morgan, and you need to move your money to a black bank. If you really are serious about change, you're really serious about economic change, these big banks are trying to get deregulation on money laundering rules. And we continue to give these banks our money to use to go and make more money. Do you see what's going on here? So I'm just giving you a strategy, all you activists, all you people that want to form people for a Million Man March, well, why don't you Million Man March your way out of those big banks? Why don't you Million Man March your way into a black institution? Why don't you do something like that if you want to make a difference? If you want to make a statement, how about that? Anyway, enough of my activism, my social media activists. Let me go back to giving y'all the juicy stuff. All right, the proposal, which could be published as soon as Thursday, will set the stage for an intensive lobbying effort targeting bank regulators and members of the Senate and the House of Representatives Finance Committees. President Donald Trump said he wants to cut costly regulations for Wall Street. To keep drug traffickers and terrorists from laundering money through the United States financial system, federal law mandates that bank employees file a suspicious activity report with authorities if they suspect transactions could be part of the crime. In other words, you guys do know, you guys do understand, right, that whenever there's this big money laundering scheme or things that are going on with these quote unquote drug traffickers and terrorists, you do understand that the banks are in on it, right? No, let's not be naive and act like the banks don't know what's going on with all this money that's flowing through their system. Let's not act like they don't. Let's not act like they didn't open that account for El Guapo or whoever it is, right? Let's not act like they are just they're innocent. They're trying to get more money moving through their system, no matter whether it's good money or bad money, labor money or drug money. They want that money in their system. They want to be able to police or monitor or traffic the traffickers. These are low down, dirty scoundrels. My goodness. Woo. So if you want to make a statement, black people, if you really want to make a statement, you're going to Million Man March your way out of those big banks, and you're going to support your black institutions. Smaller bank, even if it ain't a black institution, a smaller bank, a local bank, something like that. Move away from these big banks who run our country. Okay, I'm done. I'm done on my rant. All right, let's go. Let's go. What else y'all need to know? Snapchat. So we got a Snapchat IPO session coming up. Again, you can sign up for that. But here's this. Snapchat or Snap sets evaluation low at the lower end of expectations. Snap Incorporated, the owner of the popular messaging app Snapchat, has set a valuation range for itself of $19.5 billion to $22.2 billion in its initial public offering. So again, Snapchat is going public. It's going to allow for the general public to buy shares into their company. that valuation range, which represents $14 to $16 per share, is close to the lower end of the expected range of the 20 to 25 billion. Now, you got to ask yourself this. Why on earth would they be setting a valuation at a lower than expected? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that they're setting it lower than expected? Why do you think this story came out today or yesterday, whenever it came out? Why do you think this story is in the news? They set their valuation. I got it, because here's what I'm going to teach you right now is how you can interpret the news. See, we don't want to follow the news. We want to interpret it. Why on earth would they have this story come out today where they're saying that Snapchat, this hot, popular stock that's going to be, everybody's all Google and Gaga for Snapchat. Why on earth would they come out with a story and let us know that they're setting the valuation lower than expected? Why do you think that is? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, we're going to play a little game today. Why on earth? And if you don't have an answer, that's cool. I'm not going to give you the answer. I'm just going to say we're going to find out the answer at Snapchat IPO. But if you want to play with me today, I might talk a little bit. Why on earth would this story come out today in the news, the national news, that Snapchat, before the IPO comes out, they're going to set their valuation lower than expected? Why? We got somebody, we got a player to buy. That's absolutely right, Ms. Shauna. Why? Because they want you to buy. Because when it's a strat, oh my goodness, I got somebody to know about money on my channel. Somebody watching that. Black people talking about money to set you. Oh my goodness, I like that word. She said, you see that? To set you up. That's right. They are doing this to set you up. Woo! Look at Eddie. Eddie's coming in the building to create a wild. Yes, yes. So I don't even have to say no more. You guys can just read the chat. We're gonna have more conversation about this at the Snapchat IPO. But if you guys are watching this later, you're gonna be making sure that you're reading this chat, because these people know what they're talking about. These are black people that are talking about money. They know the game. They know the game. All right, let me move on. We're going, in other words, we got a Snapchat IPO session coming up. If you want to learn more, you want to find out what it is that we're talking about, and you don't know, well, you need to go ahead and sign up for that. I'm not going to give you no more. I'm already giving too much away for free. I don't want to go to Snapchat. I don't want to go to Facebook jail. All right, and then the last thing I wanted to make sure you guys are aware of is that the Verizon Wireless is close to the Yahoo deal, and they have a price cut of 250 to 350 million. So if you don't know, Verizon Wireless is close to buying out Yahoo. So Verizon Communications is close to a revised deal to buy Yahoo Inc. or Yahoo as you know it. Core internet business of 250 million, 350 million, less than the original agreed price of 4.83 billion. Since last year, Verizon has been trying to persuade Yahoo to amend the terms of the acquisition agreement to reflect the economic damage from 2 cyber attacks. A source told Reuters that the deal, which could come as soon as this week, will entail Verizon and Yahoo sharing the liability from potential lawsuits related to the data breaches. So what this really effectively means, if you are a Yahoo investor, then you can expect the share price of Yahoo to actually decrease, because if the deal that they have on the table is going to go down, then the valuation for your stock, the valuation for the company just went down as well. So you can expect an adjustment in the share price of Yahoo if this is agreed upon, because the deal itself is saying, hey, well, we value you at 4.83, but now we want to take off about 350 million. So now that valuation has come down. Therefore, the share price has to actually come down to meet that valuation. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not quite sure if it does. I try to do a good job of trying to do this as best as I can in such a short amount of time. So Miss Shawn said, make it seem like get it now because later you can't afford. Hey, woo! I'm telling you, sometimes something is happening with Verizon. They're increasing their data packages for lower costs. Never did that before. Well, that's good. That's good. So you catching something. So you've been paying attention. This is one of him paying attention. So you're saying what's happening? Well, what's happening is something good. It's called competition. When you have a little company like Sprint coming up the range, you got a little company like T-Mobile coming up the range offering these data packages. Well, they're going to start to tap into or to actually have an impact on your market share. So in order for you to stay dominant, in order for you to compete, then you have to actually offer some of the same things that they offer. This is why you have competition. This is why it's bad to have a monopoly in any particular industry. If you have a monopoly, then you actually control the prices. But when you have competition, the competitors and also the consumers control prices. So if you can say, hey, Verizon, you might have the best network. You know, I might not get any drop calls with you, but guess what? You too expensive, and I got another option here. I might get a couple of drop calls every now and then, but, you know, I can deal with it. Then you might go over here and say, hey, I don't really use the phone a lot, but I use data a lot. I'm on YouTube a lot. I'm using my phone to go everywhere, and I get unlimited data, and you're going to give it to me for $60. Verizon, you want to charge me $120, and I don't have no data? Well, screw you, Verizon. I'm going to go with the other place. So it brings competition into the market, which drives prices down, and that is why you have competition. But Verizon is saying, we don't compete, we dominate. So if you want to come out with this, well, here's what we're going to come out. We're going to keep our customers. And then, see, you want to get into, I'm not going to go there with you today. We have already talked about communications in one of our investment sessions. Of course, you can always become a member of Club Million. We can actually have this conversation. Because we would actually go through and start talking about Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, looking at all the differences and what's good, what's bad, what's going on for the future. But Verizon is the top dog. All right, at the end of the day, just like Facebook is the top dog in social media at the end of the day. So you can try to make a little way, but guess what? They're gonna cut the top dog gonna come down and bite, and when they bite, what you gonna do? So anyway, I'm not gonna go there with you right now, Mr. Sean, because that we're gonna have a long conversation. We're gonna get people confused on our show today. But yes, that is well worth having a conversation about. And you are bringing some good things that I really want to dig into, but I'm not going to do it. You're not going to get me. You're not going to get me today. I'm not taking the bait. Anyway, that's what's going on in the news, guys. I'll give you a quick market recap, giving you news that you can use, and also look at today in the market. Of course, today's episode is brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent, black-owned manufacturer right here in the Atlanta area. You can get your True Detergent delivered to your doorstep by giving us a call at 678-851-2400. 101 ounce bottle, $15. That's 15 cents a wash. And here's the deal, guys. You're going to wash your clothes anyway. The question is, are you going to support your own brothers and sisters? Are you going to practice what you preach, which is group economics and circulation of the black dollar back from you into another black company, back from the black company into the black community? That's what you got an opportunity to do. Go ahead and try True, make the switch. They also have an expansion drive where they're looking to expand, add to this product here, and add fabric softener, free fragrance-free detergent as well. And you can be a part of that. You can be a part of making history by making a donation to their Kickstarter program, and they can bring these products. And ultimately, if they bring the new products, then they bring expansion to their organization. They bring expansion to their organization, they bring more jobs to the community. If they bring more jobs to the community, they get the veterans, they get the dope boys, they get the strippers out of those places and those establishments into legitimate jobs where they can learn skills to pay the bills. But then also you may be saying, hey, DJ, I'm a financial educator. I see you doing your thing. I see you on your hustle. I see you making money. Well, I want to learn how I can make money too. Well, hey, you too can be a distributor of True products as well, because True is a manufacturer, and all they need is wholesalers, wholesale distributors who are going to push their product out to the masses, and that can be you and I. We can replace the Amazon. We can replace the Walmart that won't pay people fair wages. We can become those people and actually hire ourselves. I'm going to show you how you can do that by coming to the True investment session. That link is in the description above as well. You can sign up for that. Then also, we mentioned the Snapchat IPO session coming next Tuesday. You want to learn more about Snapchat? You want to learn more about the IPO process? You want to have that conversation at the kitchen table? Sign up for that session. And then the last thing I want to make you aware of is that this Saturday, we are teaching the kids. That's right. We're teaching the kids a little bit about money. We're going to teach them early what we learned late. Warren Buffett, third richest man in the world, started investing when he was 11 years old. Why not your children? They have the same access. And I would say the only reason is because we as adults are not skilled, we're not aware, we're not educated in this area of how to make our money work harder for us than we work hard for our money. And we want to teach your children this skill. So go ahead and sign up for that. Sign your kids up for that. Make an investment into their future by giving them the knowledge that they need to compete, the knowledge that they need to dominate in this capitalistic society. Age range or grade range from 4 to 9. We're going to teach them this Saturday. Go ahead and sign your kids up for stock market class for kids coming this Saturday. Anyway, I'm ERGJ, your certified financial educator, here for the New Black Wall Street Money Talks. And remember this, guys, it takes a village, but it starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. Have a good day.
Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We'll see you all there in the next episode of The new Black Wall Street. The new Black Wall Street.